I love this clip I'm about to show you right here. This is called, or his Instagram is called Advice from Louis. This is a very funny video, ladies and gentlemen. It's the same stuff. And not the same stuff I talk about all the time because I guess I've come to a deeper understanding of reality. But I still like to dabble in joking and laughing about this stuff because it is very truly going on. And I love how people were called conspiracy theories that are theorists that are no longer theories or theorists. It's now truth. And what side are you on? Anyways, thank you for tapping back in the frequency. Remember to be authentic. Remember to take care of yourself. Remember to take care of those around you. Send out a lot of love. Let's hop into this video. And shout out to Advice from Louis. And yeah, let's go.
People are coming back to their consciousness, sir.
Did you poison the food supply?
Yes, sir. There's no mineral left in the soil.
Are you feeding them negativity on the news?
Yes, sir. War and death.
Social media?
Yes, sir. Gender wars.
Damn.
Racism. It's not enough. They keep coming back. What do we do?
We need to lower their immune systems.
I thought we did that already with the virus, sir. What else can we do?
More poison. We'll put more poison in the crop field.
We used all the
We'll
poison.
poison the animals.
The animals.
And then tell them to eat the animals.
This is why you're our leader, sir. Put the poison in the animals.
Train doctors to not address the cause.
I see where you're going.
But only
the symptom.
So they'll get treated forever and eventually die. And we still get the money!
Sir, what about the people that have found cures for these diseases and are trying to help other people cure these
We'll make
diseases?
it punishable by law to say you can cure disease.
What about the people that know the truth about COVID?
Punishable by law to spread misinformation about COVID.
But sir, that's free speech. We can't pass a law
We'll
like
pay
that.
social media to take down people that
You
even say the word.
Now, somebody said under this clip in the comments, because I like to leave the comments sometimes, that said, actually, no, I do like to leave, just leave the comments, but somebody said, being a conspiracy theorist must be exhausting. Exactly. I bet some of them are exhausted. And I bet it's worth it, though, for some of the ones who have fought so long to try to bring something to the presence of everyone's awareness came to light and finally was deemed true. I bet that's one of the most rewarding things for a journey long fought and battled, to be like, yo guys, this is happening, and everyone be like, you are bullshitting, my friend. We do not believe you. So yeah, man, dude, it's great, dude. I love this video though. I don't know if the dude in the video is just actually memeing or does believe in some of the things that he was saying, but guys, we've been telling you it's been going on for years, man. I came into it when I was young, man, around 14, 15. I remember one of my accounts getting flagged or something for talking about HARP, which is the whole weather control thing. And now they're just coming out basically saying, having videos of people saying, oh, yeah, we control the weather and things like that. It's like, wow. But I remember when people were going insane. Dude, I love videos like this because of my understanding of reality now. I'm really just bro, if, okay, so how the video is called Elites When Too Many People Are Becoming Conscious. This is what I mean. Listen to this. You guys are the power. I don't know if you guys remember the whole Roman Empire trend, but that's the whole point to the Roman Empire. If a lot of people are just distracted by a lot of things that are going on, that doesn't mean you cannot enjoy entertainment and things like that or forms of escapism. But if so many people are involved in the circus of what goes on in this world, then they control the power. It's a small group of people. But if people begin to wake up and really be like, hey, we want some of this to change, because actually I want to say this from not literally, this is a non-sheep mindset. I wouldn't mind having someone who controls the laws or everyone work together to ensure laws and everything are fair and make sure, things of that nature. So maybe a better government, right? I wouldn't mind that to be over the people if that government in question wasn't lying, wasn't, screwing the people over, didn't really care about the people. Everything was monetarily gained, from pharmaceutical stuff to agricultural stuff to the job market, and everything just wasn't controlled and under this blanket of enforcing behaviors, enforcing this control, trying to have power. I wouldn't mind someone who was a leader who felt that it was in their power to ensure everyone gets a fair thing, not a Karl Marx sort of thing, but you got your shot and we're doing the best we can. Where it was really transparent, more transparent, instead of the secrets, the lies, the stacks on lies and stuff. And that's coming from a genuine place, because I feel like one person trying to rule all 7 billion motherfuckers or everybody in the country is not a simple thing to do. I don't think that's simple, to say the least. But there were definitely motherfucking presidents that show you it was possible. Like, well, let's drop the name, John F. Kennedy. Those certain people that try to warn you and stuff were taken out for a certain reason. And I'm just saying, they try to tell the people that the people are the power. So guys, it's time to start taking that serious. Whether you're conscious or unconscious, whether you believe in all the conspiracies or don't, it's time to rise up for your freedoms. It truly is. And that's why I really love Awaken with JP. He doesn't believe all the things I believe about reality. I think he went back to his faith, Christianity or whatever he is, and believing in God. That's totally cool. But guess what? He's still a freedom fighter, because we can coexist with different beliefs. And that's not what these motherfuckers trying to rule this plane of existence are about. So it's time to start waking up. It's really time to start waking up. Because see, all of these things that people thought were theories and conspiracies are now just coming true. They're just straight up doing everything in their power. Staging food shortages, staging this, staging that. And that's why I love videos that come out like this. Another very, very funny video that I don't have in my arsenal that I saw a long time ago that I was going to make a video on, had to do with like elite meetings, and it was like everybody. It was like John Freemason, and they had like the Illuminati. But the thing is this is what I still keep telling people. These groups are probably really chill groups. Like, there is a darker overlord to all these groups that got their hands up the back of some groups that are actually pulling strings. Really, these other things are just like glorified fraternities. Really, they all literally know the same thing, from Scientology to everything. It's literally just the knowledge of self in the universe and how to manipulate time, space, and reality. It really is. And this is one of the biggest things. That's why a lot of energy is focused around getting your attention, spreading fears, spreading things in the food like, microplastics and micro things like this that influence your mood, and also giving you shots. It's basically like you guys are test rodents until you wake up. You're like on the cheese wheel, running for the cheese or whatever, like a gerbil, keeping the systems, Actually, I want to bring you out to a funny thing that happened, right? You remember the whole event with the buildings in New York that went down, those two buildings that looked like each other? Like when two babies are born, sometimes they would call them twins. Well, right after that, I don't know if this is still discoverable or maybe you can find it. I remember watching someone who's shown the clip of like Hillary Clinton during that thing happening, saying that this is a tragic thing for America, or it was her or someone else, right? Saying that this is a tragic thing for America. But you know what we need y'all to do as Americans? We need y'all to buy more McDonald's. What? What was that statement? Well, the surface level person would be like, oh, it was just like a Freudian slip, right? But no, to keep the matrix running, they need you investing in what keeps it running, which is all these fast food places that have food that really has no nutritional value. All these clothes and things that don't really have any value, and then people are coming out to discover that wearing like certain underwear and stuff and the little microfibers that get into your bloodstream and system from the clothes that you're wearing literally causes cancer. Like, what the you see what I'm saying? So the thing is like they need you to invest in this system. And here's the thing. I don't think a lot of it is inherently bad. I think a lot of this reality is meant to be explored. Like, we can go have fun at Disneyland. Like, we can have the human experience. We can explore nature. But there is definitely a conglomerate that has taken over control and made it a much more negative experience. And we need you, the people, to raise your frequency, raise your vibration, and truly attack this thing together by becoming the best version of yourself possible and enlightening others to do the same. Because truthfully, the more authentic people we have living their own lives and living freely, you will inspire others to do it, and that will collectively put us together. And I think it's honestly been a great flip. Like I said, everything from Sweet Baby Inc. and all of this stuff going downhill, and gaming and the Gamergate and movies being twisted and other intellectual properties being fucking twisted and mended, and Snow White getting flipped, and all this scripted reality stuff that I've talked in other videos. It's all happening to infect your consciousness. It's like a virus. It's to program you. It's to get you thinking reality is solid. It's to get you worried about the next thing that's coming. It's to have you live in fear, because if you live in a fear-based reality, you will attract it to you. That's why you need to live under faith, whatever your faith in whatever you love is. And I stand on this. And this video was meant to be more of a joke and laughing at this, but I always get in this mode because I don't like to see people controlled, bro. I don't like it. And what I mean is controlled from a sense of where there are good, naturally occurring people and whatever you want to say, NPCs too, in this world, who just want to go about their life and live this experience and live what they know, and that don't cause any harm, that are getting affected by these changes. Criminals being hid, beetle files being hid, things like that, are being, just the lines are being blurred on truth. The food, the bills, the inflation, the things like that. It's all being manipulated and twisted to make it look worse than it is sometimes, or it's actually worse, but it's made to look like it's actually going away at times. All these sorts of things that twist around and break your psyche and have you pay attention to this and pay attention to this, and boom, newsflash, oh, we're going to Mars, boom, we just discovered this, oh, AI is going to take over. All this distraction and pain that causes the mind to not be able to associate with reality anymore. That is what disassociation is. That's why there's this higher need for escapism and all of these things. And so that escapism that was provided through great movies and games and things like that is now being targeted. So now they're basically saying to you, there is nowhere to run. Like, I'm serious. And it's like, okay, well, guess what? We don't want to run. Stand up. Stand up. If you have a voice, you use it. If you have a heart, be about it. This is what unity is. Screw what you look like. Screw all of that. Rise up. Because from one being to another being about freedom and why I'm here, I love you. I love you. Would I love to be eating cleaner food? Yes. Am I the one with the skills to do it? No. Could they be learned and taught? Maybe, if that's my path. But trust me, if I had more than my voice to use it, I would utilize it. But I'm just utilizing the skills I have. And with my critical thinking, this is all the things I've drawn and put together too, just like this young man's video of laughing. I'm a young man too. I don't know why I tried to sound like an old head, but understand me. These things are not conspiracy. And even if they were, right? Let's say every crazy wild thing that people come up with is conspiracy. Does that knock the fact that you cannot trust a government that is supposed to lead you and rule you, that will not be transparent about the things that happen? Now, when you're growing up, your mom and dad, if you have a good mom and dad and you have a really good family, you have good parents, right? They're not transparent about every single thing, right? But they're transparent about the things that are important. And here's the problem to me. This is not love. This is not a system based on love. If they were transparent about the things that mattered, it would be okay. If they want to hide other stuff, hide it. Your mom and dad don't tell you their entire story until you're really much older. Most for the fact they just play their role to be your parent. That's essentially what the government or a leader above you is supposed to be. It's like your parent and you're like the under person. Or, because when you're in a house and you're young, who rules your house? It's your mom and your dad. So essentially, who would rule your country? Who's your mom and your dad? Who's your mommy and daddy, mofo? It's either Trump or Biden. There's your mom and your dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in a very funny way, I'm being super serious, is that they would be transparent with you if they want you to listen to them, to truly merge with them, to be one with them. But they're not going to get your trust if they're lying. So anyways, much love and Moonlight. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out of here.